this. I just feel like people that are non-black that wear these braids or any type of black hairstyles, they think it's fashion, they think it's trend, they think it's new, and it's like, boo, I was wearing box braids when Back in Penny Proud was on TV. Hey, what's your girl Shanti Rashad, put it to you live with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell button to get notifications when I upload new videos, as well as find my social networking sites. The links will be underneath the description. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I know you guys read the title, so without further ado, let's get into it. So before I get into today's video, I just want to apologize for not being consistent on this channel. I did go back to school, so it's not going to be every Monday, Wednesdays, but I'll try to upload. If I can't upload twice a week, at least once a week, so this channel is still active and alive, because I was doing really well in the summer, but now that it's the fall, I'm back in school, but I'm going to try my best to be active. If you guys don't see a video on YouTube, you guys can follow my social media. The links will be underneath the description. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a beauty influencer by the name of Nikita Dragun. For those that don't know who Nikita Dragun is, she is a beauty YouTuber, and she is trending on social media about her latest hairstyle. So I'm going to read the caption, what it says of what had happened, and then we'll get back into the discussion. So let's take a look at what Nikita's caption said on her Instagram that got her trending. I would just like to take this moment to show my love and appreciation for all the gorgeous Black women in my life, and also to those that follow me. I was inspired to do this box braid wig because I found it so beautiful. Too often there's a double standard when another person takes an inspiration from Black culture. Suddenly it's a new trend, or it's renamed to be something else. Hearing stories of Black women being sent home from school or work because of their braids is beyond disheartening. I will always use my platform to spread awareness and equality for all, but especially for women. And that's on period, love. So this is my opinion about Nikita Dragun, or anybody that's non-black that wears black hairstyles. So let me just dissect what sis said in her caption. She basically says she's wearing a braided wig.
Wait a damn minute.
Yeah, a braided wig. See, if she didn't have to say that, I probably wouldn't even go in on her on this, because for those that are Black women that wore box braids, let me just tell y'all the process if you don't already know. Let me tell y'all how this goes for black hair, period. So, when you get your hair done, 9 times out of 10, you don't have the same person that do your braids, the same person that lay down your hair. Go to a braiding lady, and then you gotta go to a lady that do like weaves or press or whatever, or if you do your own. But you know, sometimes if you do it on your own, you go on YouTube and then you search the wrong person and you got like your long piece in the front, short piece in the back. Damn! I don't have time for that. When I was growing up, I had people do my hair all my life. So basically I had somebody, like once I got a little bit older, like I believe cause in middle school, from elementary to middle school, I wore braids. So I always had somebody braid my hair. And then once I got a little older in high school, then I got somebody to do my weaves. And then like I went back and forth to braids, and then to fast forward to now, I cut my hair. So for those that don't know, and to just piggyback on what Nikita said, there is some truth and that I could agree with her with, and there's some BS that I just can't get with. So let's just go with the truth. There is some states that do not allow Black women to wear their natural hair because they don't see it as professional. Now, I'm in a good state of I can wear my natural hair, but you know, there are people that even if they're Black, not even white, will say like, oh, your hair is nappy, you need to put a wig on, you don't need to wear your natural hair, it's ugly. And it's like,
wait a minute, who are you?
This is my whole thing about wearing your hair natural. A really long time for me to have self-love, to have self-confidence, because I felt like that Indian Irie song. I am not my hair. Us as Black women, we gotta get approval from people instead of loving ourselves. We base our hair, we base our makeup, we base our nails on our beauty instead of just loving ourselves. And you know, I just felt like at this moment of time, I like wearing my natural hair, because if you really think about it, for the Black women that knows, that been through the process, you know, the person that usually like do your weaves and stuff is not the same person that do braids. Like, let me explain for those that don't know what I'm talking about. So there's usually like, you have a braiding lady, and then you got a lady that do weaves and flat irons. So let me just give y'all a little black hair 101 tutorial. For Black men, they got it easy. All they gotta do is find a trusted barber that shape them right, and they all right. For us black women, it's like the Hunger Games in this. We gotta find, hunt, conquer a good hairdresser, but sometimes you gotta find 2 different hairdressers. You gotta find a hairdresser that do braids and a hairdresser that do weaves. Now let me explain the 2 for those that don't know. So for braids, in this case, because we're talking about Nikita and her box braids, which, you know, it's a wig, which I feel like you're not really appreciating the culture because you got a wig. Sis, you didn't have to go through what I went through, and maybe somebody in the comments can agree on what I'm about to say. So usually, when you get your hair box braids, this is usually the procedures you got to do. You got to find somebody or ask somebody, whether it's on social media or in your circle, who do some good box braids that ain't gonna pull my edges, because we all been there, done that, had our hair out. Our edges have been pulled out because we went to somebody of recommendation and they pulled our edges out. By the grace of God, the edges are coming back slowly, but surely they're coming back. So you gotta go to your neighborhood beauty supply, get about 10, 15 bags. Sometimes you gotta take the whole roll, and you gotta find your hair. Now there's some people that want to wear that rainbow color hair, you know, red, blue, orange, green, purple, you know, Roy G. Biv. I ain't got time for it because, you know, I work professional settings. So usually I either wear like my natural hair color, or I put like either a blonde, or I would put like burgundy, you know what I'm saying? Like something that ain't too out of wild. So you have to go find 10, 15 bags, depending on how big you want your braids. Sometimes it's like, the most is probably 10. For my case, it's probably 10, 12, whatever. Because you might have extras in there that, you know, that saves your trip for the next time, or you just have to buy a few more. Then sometimes you gotta, if you can't find it in the store, you gotta go online and get your hair, whether it's braiding hair or weaving hair, which I'm about to get to weaving hair in a minute. So once you get to somebody that do box braids, that is like 4 to 8 hours. And I'm not even kidding, like 4 to 8 hours, depending on how long your hair is and how long you want these box braids to be. Then, depending on how much, because the same price that they charge your friend, now it might be the same price that they charge you. So I'm just letting y'all know right now, if y'all think about getting box braids. But to say that you got a box braid wig, that is not appreciating the culture. You didn't go to nobody's house. There was no kids running around. You didn't hear nobody be like, they braiding their hair with loud music or a movie and be like, hey, where my $300 at? You owe me from 2 weeks ago. Oh, so you gonna sit up here and run my car to eat? You got me all the way. Like, you didn't have to go through that process and be like, girl, he ain't about to get his shit and leave. So I'm about to leave his ass for X, Y, and Z. Like, you didn't have to go through all that, okay? You didn't go through what I had to go through to hear people's stories. Stories about shit I didn't really care about, but at the time, I had to sit there because I'm like, well, damn, I can't move. Because then there's like the moment you can't move, and they're like, hey, hold your hair right here. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. We had to get the box braids. Like, you had to hold your hair here, here, hold it here. Like, you had to do some shit, extra shit. Or sometimes you had to make like a weed run, or you have to make like alcohol run, food run. Like, that's what you had to do. That's what I had to go through to get my hair braided, okay? Like when I was getting box braids, or I had to get cornrows, like I had to go through a process. Now, when you get your hair, weave. That's not usually not the same person. Or if you talented, you can do it yourself. Kudos to you. I didn't have that. I'm not blessed with that. I usually go to somebody's house for my braids, go to somebody's salon for my weaves. So when you get your hair weaved, you know, you get a weave, you get 2 options for a weave. You either get it sewed or glued. So let me tell y'all the explanation about sewing or gluing. So in gluing, the professional term is a quick weave. Quick weave is when you get the stocking cap, you glue it to the cap, and you just, you know, wrap it around whatever. Okay? I go to somebody that do that. I ain't got time for that. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. Okay? I don't do it. I never did my own hair except for now, because I have to get a sponge, get that curling cream, roll it, whatever. It's about that time for me to do a touch-up. I think my appointment's on Friday. Hopefully it's Friday. If it's not, I gotta make it after this video to double check. So, with the weaves, you have to make sure, and y'all probably gonna laugh at me when I say this, because I stick to what I know. I get the purple pack. If y'all don't know what the purple pack is, you know, you can go to Sam's Beauty online if you can't find it in your local beauty supply. Because at the beauty supply, they be charging too much money for them 27 pieces in the weaves. So you just go online to Sam's Beauty, No, I'm not sponsored, but that's just somewhere I go. I'll put the link in the description so you can save you some money. Thank me later. It's the same stuff that you would get at the store, but it's cheaper. And you get your weave. Like if you do a quick weave or whatever, because I had a 27 piece, I had like a bobs, and I would just order my hair from Sam's Beauty because I was tired of paying so much money in store until somebody told me, oh, you can just go online. And that's what people usually do. But there is some people that get their hair braided and put a cap and throw on a wig. But in this scenario, you talking about you got a box braid wig. Sis, who are you appreciating? That's the lazy route. You didn't have to make no weed run. You didn't hear nobody get cussed out. You didn't see a fight in the middle. Like, you didn't have to deal with all that I had to deal with, okay? So I just felt like it was BS because we live in a society of women that are non-black. They secretly want to be us and they hate us. And it's like,
Do it! I can't. You are stressing me the hell out. I can't. I'm done.
really? You want to sit up here and take something that was for us, by us. And I'm not saying that all braids, because we can go back to the Indian times. Like Indians had braids, but specifically box braids is a black hairstyle. And it's protecting the hair. That is to say this. I just feel like people that are non-black that wear these braids or any type of black hairstyles, they think it's fashion, they think it's trend, they think it's new, and it's like, boo, I was wearing box braids when Back in Penny Proud was on TV. Like, ain't nothing new about box braids. Like, braids have been around since my grandma been around. What you trying to do? But that's just to say this, that I just feel like, don't sit up here and fake the funk. Don't try to sit up here and be like, you know, you try too hard to be black. Like, everybody want to be black until they get pulled over. Everybody want our rhythm, but don't want our blues. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Like, you know how hard it is to be black? Man, it's just a struggle for real. Like, out of all the things I just want to do is be me. Hey everyone, it's your girl Shanti Rashad. If you guys made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you guys think of today's topic and any future topics you guys want to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my social networking sites. The links are underneath the description. See you next time. Peace.